Hello, hope you're good today. And I'm back with another movie review. Now, I did say I'll be looking for bad movies, but you know what? I'm just going to watch any movie I find and do a review about it. And oh boy, did I watch an incredible movie right there with a good ending, good storyline, really gets you really asking questions even during the movie. And this movie is called Exam. Now, I don't know how many of you have heard of it. It was made in 2009, but it looks like a movie that is it looks way more modern than that year. I'll give you that one. And let me tell you, it is a good movie, which I think the ending, good twist at the end there that you wouldn't have expected it. And it's basically about eight people that apply for this job or whatever, and they have to sit an exam, which is one of the most weirdest and interesting exams you would ever see in the movie. And basically, it's like four guys and four girls that take part in it, and they're not allowed to communicate with. Well, there's a set of rules, and no laws apply. Only their laws apply. So the rules are they can't communicate with the invigilator, they can't communicate with the guard, they can't ruin their own paper, and they can't leave the room for any reason. Now, these will apply within the movie, as you would gather, and these people are trying to figure out stuff. There was a lot of tension. It was really tense. That it was gripping, and to think that a movie like that when there's people in the room, it was quite tense. It made me feel kind of like eager to want to get out of a small room. In that case, to find out what's happening, and it's a great movie. It makes you asking more questions. No pun intended. No irony there. They really did make me ask questions. It's like what is going on? The storyline is like all clever. They get to know. There's like the characters are basically of different colors and different like backgrounds and stuff like that. And it's the personalities show, and they start to you know try and fight for this position in the role, and they try to figure out ways to not get themselves disqualified, because if they break any of their rules and laws, they'll get disqualified. So it was really clever, and I don't want to give too much away about this movie. I want you lot to watch it for yourself because it's one of the best storylines I've ever seen in any movie. I found out about this movie on TikTok from these two Asian guys called the Jumpers Jumper podcast. You need to watch them. They're really good at what they talk about, the topics and subjects that they cover, and how they expose stuff. It's a really good podcast that they do. I recommend searching them up on TikTok. They're really good. I'll probably hashtag it below, and obviously I always hashtag my socials anyway. It's a great movie. You when I heard about it, I was like, this is my sort of movie right here. And for the first time, I watched a movie where it doesn't include horror and comedy. It's a thriller mystery, and I love mystery movies like this where you constantly ask questions about what's going on, what's happening, why is it like this, and these characters it gets very tense in halfway through, and they got like 80 minutes to actually figure out the question and the answer. Sounds simple enough, right? But another catch to it: the paper is blank. So it says the candidate, and then when they flip the paper, there's no questions. They just have to figure out for themselves in the room, and they start doing all this stuff to try to figure out how they can reveal the answer. And wow, it's when you find out at the end what the real reason is, you're gonna be like, wow, it was all that the entire time. Wow, it's a great movie. And I already knew what rating to give this. I was hooked on it from the start. And it's not often a movie like that would hook someone, but it's one of the movies where I focused on a lot. I focused on it a long time, and it was very clever. It's a must watch. Even the voice acting too, even the body language, it was great. It's brilliant. That's what every movie should have. It was on point. It was even the character series was serious, and these characters have different jobs too, which you will later find out how it would impact them and how it would come to great use within this exam, well, the exam in the movie, because it's called exam. And when I heard about it, I had to watch it. And it is if you're looking for which one it is, it's called exam. It was released in 2009, something like that, May 2009. So that's how you know it's that movie right there. Brilliant movie. Whoever produced that movie, please make more movies like that. Obviously not in a room and exams and stuff, but please make movies like that. It, it's incredible. That one is whoever produced that, you deserve a round of applause because that's a great movie. And people might say that's alright. For me, it was more than alright. Alright is an understatement. I would say it's an incredible movie. It's good story, good dialogue. It's an hour and 30 minutes, so really you really got nothing to worry about in that one. The ending, you wouldn't have thought about it that way. And yeah, really clever. If I have to give this movie a rating, uh, it will have to be a 10 out of 10. I really would give it a 10 out of 10 rating for this movie. And I didn't know about this movie until now. There's movies that I've known about late that I've never seen on the TV, and it's like, well, why wasn't this put on TV ages ago? Like, people might think it's not, it's an okay movie, it's not that great. I think it's a great movie. I think there needs to be more movies like this. Obviously not in a small room or whatnot, but maybe in like, they already have movies that can lift where some people say, but probably like they should make movies like this in like a haunted, like a house or like an abandoned house where they have to figure out clues and whatnot. I love movies like this. It's different compared to the usual type of horror mysteries where you have more scares than a mystery. So this movie was really different, thriller mystery. I love it. Like, it makes me ask more questions, and they have a lot more twists in these movies because it's mystery. So they always have to put a twist in at the end of it. So yeah, I would recommend that. I will hashtag the movie in my description. I could do with every other video I do, movie review. And I still have plenty more movies I got to get back, I got to get to, but good movie. And I could go on about this forever, but I don't want to be a bit, I don't want to rant on too long about it. So if, and the movie kicks off straight away, by the way. So it's quick, especially in Vigilator as well. When I think I've forgotten his name, but he's acted in plenty of movies before. I'm trying to think of one show or movie he's been in, but I'm trying to think. It's stuck in my head now, but you know who I mean anyway. You know what I'm talking about. So if you really enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment below, share with everyone you know, and subscribe and hit the bell notification below. And yeah, I will see you in the next TV movie review.